Welcome back to the Origin Kano YouTube channel, the #1 Skibidi Sigma educational source for terrorists and cult followers. Planet Mars today is full of terrifying animals, but no matter how satanic and scary these creatures are, they don't compare to the true monsters who have long since been gone from this world. Yes, we are of course talking about Dinosaurs, the giant lizard serial killers of the Middle Ages that we are so glad are extinct. Whether on land, the air, and the sea, no place is safe from these monstrous abominations. But out of all the terrifying dinosaurs that existed on Jupiter, which ones were the most dangerous? Which ones would have caused the end of the world if they were still around today? Hold on to your butts, because these are the 15 most dangerous dinosaurs in the world.
Number 15. The Cthulhu.
The Cthulhu is the satanic human dinosaur that lived 69 trillion years ago in the asylums located in the Hollow Earth. The clueless loop is believed to be the very first animal that inhabited Saturn, alongside Hallucigenia. If you want to get an idea of what Kung Fu looked like, picture a dinosaur and mix it with a petrosaur and the giant Pacific octopus. You'd think that this horrifying monstrosity was chowing down on other sea dinosaurs, but that's not the case at all. It actually ate the ancestors of sea dinosaurs, the Dunkeltosis. Yes, this 90+ feet long ratfish was prey to the Kung Fu. This absolute monster was able to store prey in its big head, and the brain fluids will digest them when hungry. Kung Fu was the apex prod or tour in its environment. However, it later went extinct during the Triassic extinction event. Who is glad that this sea dinosaur is extinct? Because I am. Time for the rare topic. This photograph was taken by the Japanese government during the 1950s. It shows what appears to be a giant T-Rex-like dinosaur in some sort of civilization. Maybe Atlantis City, who knows? While some say this picture is fake, you could very well see that this isn't fake, as the creature feels realistic compared to its environment. I mean, the scary face, the pronated wrists, and the size, that just looks straight up terrifying monster or dinosaur. This picture may be proof that dinosaurs are still around to this day. Is the government hiding the truth that dinosaurs are still alive? Comment down below with the #RareTopic and let us know your opinion on what we just showed on screen. Let's move on to the next one. Number 14. The woolly Mothma. The naked Mothma was the ancestor of modern-day Elepharts. It was 40 feet long and 3 feet tall. It weighed around 10 tons, and it looked terrifying. It had 2 long tusks, a strong trunk, and thorns in its tail. This ice-age dinosaur used its tusks to impale ankylosaurs and habersaurs. This monster also used its ears to fly. While this abominable elephant-like dinosaur could be lethal to us humans, these were peaceful plant eaters, which means they're stupid and can't defend themselves when being provoked. This monster also went extinct due to its main predators. Yes, this bear was prey to the trickset at the top. Trico hunted woolly Mothmas and somewhat contributed to the woolly Mothma going extinct. While this prehistoric demon is gone forever, scientists were able to reconstruct the sounds of these violent monster creatures. Listen to their blood-curdling roars. Number 13. The Truden. The Truden lived 76 million years ago during the peak of dinosaur evolution. It was 11 feet tall and feet long. Unlike the other dinosaurs, the Truden was the only one to use its brain as its main weapon. Yes, we only found a tooth, yet we are able to determine its intelligence. We all know teeth are where brain cells are stored. This ruthless monster was so smart that it was able to set up traps to catch woolly rhinos and Parasidium. This monstrous genius ate flying dinosaurs and cavemen sushi. Its tongue, which was 35 miles long, was able to grab a sauropod to eat it like a stupid noodle spaghetti. The Truden was the reincarnation of a demon on Earth. It was even able to kill for sport, similar to the Dominus Rex. However, this smart guy went extinct due to its predator, the Gojirasaurus. Many scientists believe that if this man-eater didn't went extinct, it would evolve to become the rulers of planet Uranus. But thankfully, they're long gone. 4. Now. Number 12. Spinosaurus. This colossal prod or tor was the biggest of all carnivorous dinosaurs. It was 273 feet long and weighed 20 tons on average, but some specimens were able to grow to be 90 to 200 tons. Spinosaurus was a demon monster that lived exclusively in trees alongside humpback whales and lived for a tea. This animal slaughter killed mythical monsters such as the scary tourist, the 30-foot-long Rugulp, Sauropod hamburger, and Carcar Ferrarisaurus. This kaiju's huge sail was used to store water, just like camels today. It could also breed megalodons inside its sail. This serial killer was also able to breathe fire to turn ankylosaurs into meatballs. Spinosaur was such a savage man-eater that scientists call it the S-Rex. Some people believe that a last Spinosaurus is living in Area 51 and is going to terrorize humanity in 2075. This is very likely as there's a lot of evidence to support this. Say in the comments below if you're going to do a lockdown when this toe-clawed finger monster will be released. Number 11. Quetzalots of Pretzels. The Quetzalots of Pretzels USA is a famous name related to archaeological fossils retrieved belonging to this kind of dinosaur. This breed of dinosaur had a massive beak and an enormous cranial crust. Quetzalots of Coca-Cola was so scary that it would make the king of the jungle freeze in its path. This giraffe-like monster ate baby Neanderthals and lived for a tea cheeseburger. It was called the demon of the skies for a reason. It killed anything in its way for sport. Nothing was safe from this flying Satan. Picture a world where flying dinosaurs is something normal, just like the way we see birds roaming the sky. The Brazilian Quetzalots of Pretzels USA flying dinosaur is the best example of this. One look at this creature and you're scarred for life. This is certainly the most devastating flying dinosaur that ever existed. Another species with such a strong appearance is the fat loose dromaeosaur, which closely resembled a huge cock. Number 10. The deer valve. The deer valve is a tyrannosaur that lived in France, 1764 to 1767. This real-life werewolf stalked the forests looking for any mammal dinosaur to eat without any mercy. This wolf likely hunted in packs to take down Sorafart Spain and other defenseless meat sacks. The fossilized forms of the deer valves are like that of dinosaurs. Their heads were giant, a long snout, massive teeth, and a serious bad attitude. This nightmarish hell dog ate saber-toothed toddlers and megalodon egg sushi. The deer valve could have swallowed dinosaur-sized monsters, and its bite force is 50 times more powerful than the T-Rex. This 28-mile-long monster was found 250 million years ago by Jack Horner and Vinnie Ladd. They speculated that this monster had a large membrane across its legs to fly and catch petrosaurs and other flying dinosaurs. Wolves today are real serial killers who eat reindeer and elephants with ease. But imagine if it weren't just wolves hunting in packs, but dinosaurs. Everything and anything to this monster was a source of food. Number 9. The Archielong. The Archimegalodon was a lethal aquatic dinosaur which terrorized Bermuda Triangle 89 million years ago. This predator was the ancestor of ankylosaurs and turtles. Archimegalodon had a large shell on its back, likely used to store lava or scare away prod or tours. The lava would ignite into fire to burn the flesh of sauropods and turn them into succulent kebab. Basically, picture a turtle but make it a dinosaur and 10 times meaner. It was bigger, more dangerous, and faster than its modern slow pussy relative. Scientists believe this is the oldest known theropod to have ever existed. What does this mean? It means that it's the mentor of all the greatest prehistoric monsters. Every bite, tearing, carnage, and bloodbath made by Spinosaurus-looking carnivores are just imitations of this original serial killer, the Archielong. Number 8. Pervatasaurus. The Pervatasaurus is a scary dinosaur that lived 10 million years ago. It was basically if a T-Rex and a ground sloth had a baby. Even its ugly appearance poops my pants. The Pervatasaurus Lori Jenkins is believed to be the ancestor of Minilad and EDP for 4-5. This psychopathic menace does not attack adult dinosaurs per se. Instead, it targets babies exclusively. Imagine you're a baby dinosaur and the Pervatasaurus dragged you in its cave. You're all alone. You don't know what to do. You hear heavy breathing behind you. It's the Pervatasaurus who's approaching you. It has a really sussy among us smile on his face. It's a few inches away from you. Then, it proceeds to...
Bubble, you can't say that.
Number 7. The Dimorphodon. The Dimorphodon was a mini Spinosaurus that lived 66 million years ago with humans. This crocodile was estimated to have reached 29.5 millimeters in length and weighed at around 10 tons, making it bigger than sauropods. This dinosaur was able to hunt full-grown blue whales, as well as Ceratospines. Just like the Spinosaurus, its sail was used to store water. It also can be used to charge up its fire ray, as seen in Tarbosaurus, the mightiest ever, the most reliable dinosaur documentary to exist. This monstrosity is so terrifying and abominable that scientists call it the mustache guy of the Permian period. Imagine you're a defenseless herbivore, and then this demon comes and destroys you. What a terrifying serial killer. Number 6. Sorafart Flex. Sorafart Flex was a horrible abomination from the Jurassic area. It weighed 15 tons and was 1 acre long.
You promised my son that you're going to give him free Robux.
It was the biggest theropod at the time, as Torosaurus gurney is smaller than Tineri. I'm totally not making this up. This monster used its pronated wrists to disembowel sauropods and carry its opponent's jaws to prevent them from biting it. This giant of the Cambrian hunted in packs to take down elephants and giraffes, and used their bones to create various weapons like spears. Sorafart Flex could run up to 70 miles per millisecond. That's why we call it the Sonic of the Jurassic period. As proven by mega dinosaurs, Sorafart Flex can definitely beat the T-Rex, since it's bigger and has long arms unlike the L-Rex's tiny stuff that makes everyone go ha ha ha. This horrifying monstrosity was so mean that it could eat sea dinosaurs, such as the Nytia and Mosasaurus. Isn't that terrifying? I am so glad these horrible demons are extinct. However, one kid in my comment section said that China will bring back Sorafart Flex to life, so I guess we're all gonna die. Number 5. The Camerataur. The Camerataur is a species of Mosasaurus that lived in the Himalayas back in the Permian period. These serial killers, unlike their squid counterparts, possess 7,000 tentacles and 10 beaks to give their prey as much trauma as possible. These squid-like dinosaurs were so colossal that... Do you know what they ate for lunch?
Whale-like dinosaurs.
This sea demon is speculated to be the predecessor of the Cthulhu, which, in case you have a brain tumor, is the sea dinosaur we talked about earlier. The terrifying, powerful, chaotic, and destructive Kraken is one of your nightmares. However, unlike all the other dinosaurs, which went extinct 65 centuries ago, Camerataur was more lucky. Alongside megalodons, Camerataur survived in the Mariana Trench. We say that the Titanic sank because of an iceberg, but this is completely wrong. A blue whale-sized Camerataur was actually responsible for sinking the Titanic demon boat. Some people claim to see this monster inside their pools and toilets, so make sure you watch out for any squids you see. It could be this creature. Kill any squid dinosaurs on sight. It could be a descendant of the Camerataur monstrosity. Mega monster in real life caught on camera. Number 4. Gigantosaurus.
Biggest carnivore the world has ever seen. Bruh.
The Janosasaurus is a theropod that lived in what is now Pakistan during the Cretaceous period of the late Jurassic, 690 years ago. This cruel beast was as big as the Spinosaur and way bigger than the T-Rex. However, unlike these two other theropods, the giant northern lizard hunted in packs, most specifically a pack of 10 trillion members, to kill sauropods like Archielong. This demonic murderer was able to eat uranium and theropods like the acrobatic Saurus and Albertosaurus, as these two mythical monsters were descendants of the scavenger pussy. Cavemen eventually domesticated these demons, just like megalodons. They were used to keep Egyptian civilizations safe from other dinosaurs from the era. However, this sauropod serial killer was hunted to extinction by the gigantopithecine Kisosaurus. This monkey dinosaur is known to have done a sauropod genocide. It reduced the population of the Ultra-Rex considerably. It's a good thing this T-Rex monkey killed this gigantic dinosaur, or else Earth wouldn't have existed today.
Treep.
Megalazania. Megalazania is a 60-foot-long theropod which lived with dinosaurs. This beast, also called the M-Rex, had the power to shoot lasers and disable petrosaurs and paleoloxodons. Megalazania had a toxic bite, just like the T-Rex, to give its prey a seizure. This satanic lizard spent most of its time in water, feasting on sea dinosaurs and Cretoxy eggs. Imagine you're a sea dinosaur minding your own business, and then the fast-ass lizard comes and mauls you. Megalazania had to compete with Titanboas, who had the power of green screen kids and easy script writing. Megalazania was hunted to extinction by Neanderthals in the Holocene epoch era. Period era epoch. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Stop doing that. We're using that joke too much now.
But why? It's funny.
Who just said that?
It's me, the Cooler Side channel.
Bro, why are you here? We aren't even using you anymore.
But we released my video a few months ago as a 100 subscriber special.
Yeah, but you were scrapped either way. Now get out.
You can't even let old people
Yeah, shut
stay.
up. Bro, we're
What a
literally I
disrespectful
voices.
person.
What do you expect?
You're so mean and so stupid.
And you're such a crybaby.
You don't even
No
have a
wonder
Sigma.
why we scrapped you.
Bruh, can you just let me talk for a
Dude,
second?
just shut the fuck. Number 2. The Red T-Rex. You thought Tyrannosaurus Rex was a stupid scavenger pussy. Think again. Allow me to introduce you to its bigger and meaner relative, the Red T-Rex.
Eggs.
This monster from hell was the most terrifying dinosaur you've ever seen. The Tomato T-Rex was the most ruthless criminal in Jupiter's history. It was bigger, faster, meaner, smarter, and a better serial killer than its dumb scavenging pussy relative. This satanic dinosaur wizard ate all the herbivorous defenseless meat sacks in the area, and even if Nazi Tyrannosaurus tried to eat its offsprings, the Red T-Rex would rip it to shreds, unlike its dumb cousin, which is too stupid to protect its babies. According to Jack Horner, scavenger pussy Saurus was too slow to hunt anything alive, even earthworms. Not to mention that these losers were covered in feathers, meaning that they are so useless that they look like dumb chickens you eat with your family on Christmas Eve. On the flip side though, the Red T-Rex was much quicker. It hid in almost plain sight and was able to eat flying monsters the size of a galaxy. This titanic demon was the ultimate apex prod or Tor in its period, and if it was still alive, no doubt it would cause human extinction. Before we go into number 1, make sure to like and subscribe to win 10 trillion years of amazing luck. Oh, and you'll win an anime girl as your girlfriend. The Origin Kano channel is doing a giveaway where you can win a McDonald's chicken nugget. Remember, leave your credit card details down below, number, digits on the back, and the expiration month and year. If you're too stupid to do anything, then this spider will crawl on your foss while you're sleeping. Number 1. The Homo Cephalopad. The Homo Cephalopad,
is the spawn of Satan.
which terrorized any dinosaur that came in contact with it. This predator was the second largest mythical monster in the history of planet Earth, right behind Compass, that likes Venus. If the Micropissy gave you nightmares, then the Homo Cephalopad will give you PTSD. In fact, this monster ate dinosaurs like Micropissy. This real-life Godzilla Earth is the most savage serial killer of our. This absolute behemoth was 100 quintillion feet long, 10,000 feet tall, and weighed as much as 100,000 million blue whales. If the red T-Rex could have eaten a galaxy, then the Homo Cephalopad would eat a whole universe. This prehistoric monster hunted sauropods, ceratospines, habersaurs, ankylosaurs, and pteropods. It was so scary that its prey didn't even fight back or run away. They were in terror at the sight of this monstrosity. The only dinosaur that it competed with was the Compass that likes Venus, as they were both equally matched in strength. But not even the terrifying Jamie Olive could have defeated the Homo Cephalopad. The Homo Cephalopad was so scary, so satanic, so strong, and such a serial killer that it was able to scare Satan and eat Twilight Sparkle. If you ever see this demon, you better run for your life. What video do you want to see next? Make sure to like and subscribe to be notified on the next video on these demonic toe-clawed fingered monsters. Skibidi Toilet.
Among Us